Hey flames, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is a response video. I got a question from one of the posts from my video, and here's the answer. So you asked me, where did I get my data? Well, here's the thing. Remember, 10% of the beings here are fallen ones. They've never been flesh and blood. No one has ever been flesh and blood. If you were to say someone has started out as flesh and blood, that is to say physical, or the manifestation or the birth produced its creator, okay? In other words, that's to say that physical produces mental or psychological, and it just doesn't work like that. So if you think like that, you just don't have a soul, and this data isn't for you. The data that I'm fighting so hard to obtain is within me. It's about self. So when these beings fell, over billions and billions and billions and billions of years ago, okay? We have been incarnated and reincarnated and reincarnated and reincarnated in the belly of the great anaconda. They call it the Ouroboros here. But I know it. To know means to enter in. I'm not giving you hearsay. If I go read a book, if I hear something from someone else, then that's hearsay, okay? There's nothing wrong, sweetheart, with reading a book. But here's the deal. Remember, those 10% beings, we fell over billions of years ago. I'm going to keep reiterating this. We fell. We fell into a deep sleep. Now we are dreaming. Okay. We are in the dream world. Me even speaking to you. Okay. It's the dream world. But remember, everybody has a spirit. Even a so-called dog, cat, fly, ant. That's your mobility. In it, you have your being. Okay. In it, you have your movement. We have our movement. Okay. So the spirit part is portion of us, the spirit body of us, is located within the prisons of the astral realms. Okay. Now, when we fail, these beings called the fallen ones, we're called the Nephilim, we're called the lost tribe of Israel, we're called so many things. But when this group of beings fail, and we fell into a deep sleep, when you're sleeping, what do you know? Thank you. So therefore, our main job and only job is to remember ourselves by learning ourselves. So we fail, we exploded, okay? Our spaceship crashed when we got cast out from the heavens headlong, okay? So now we have to go and learn of ourselves. That's our duty, that's part of our punishment. Okay. That fall landed us in prison, okay? Now we're in prison, all broken up. We are all disassembled. We are a Merkaba, okay? So our spaceship crashed and exploded, okay? So all of the pieces flew yonderwares. Now you have to take the body and put it back together again. No worries. Voila, you have a physical body, also known as an avatar, also known as a coffin. I've seen it as a coffin. It hosts the essence of you, okay? So, and that's the body we're learning of, okay? So, the body disassembled. 3 realms of prison. Say your hearing went to the 3rd realm. Say your taste went to the 2nd realm. Say your touch went to the 1st, so on and so forth. So the higher you vibrate, you will be able to enter those classes and reattach yourself, okay? Meaning to know thyself. We fell into prison. We developed spiritual / cosmic amnesia. Now we do not know who we are. Hence the slogan, to know thyself. Hence the phrase or proverb, to know thyself is the greatest mission in our awakening journey. We didn't come here to know these false gods, Jesus and Buddha and a God itself, whatever that is, to know, that's my mama, that's my husband and wife, whatever that foolishness is. Remember, nothing is external except for the reflection of the internal introspection. Okay? Everything is within. There is nothing without. Okay? So with that being said, we are here to know thyself. We are put in partnerships, go back and study the laws of nature, especially cause and effect. Okay? We can't enter into a relationship without cause and effect. Cause and effect is the relationship.
Action produces a reaction.
That's why they call it a partnership or relationship, but it's actually cause and effect. Okay? So, one way to get your data, you have, again, that cause and effect. Because you're gonna be put in these simulators to experience it and to ascertain your weakness, your strengths now. Remember, we are remembering ourselves, okay? But since we've been so deep and so far and away from home for so long, over billions of years ago, we failed. Okay? So now we got to remember ourselves and know ourselves all over again. Just like a child. That's why the consciousness is red here. That's the lowest. It's a kindergarten consciousness. We don't know anything but what Massa gave us. The snake science gave us. They gave us all of these labels. And we yoked with those labels and became one. But honey, we got to pull that off and go within, because nothing exists without. So at any rate, you're in the simulator and you're learning of thyself. Self means soul. So you're learning of thyself, thy soul, okay? So now you've passed this course. You're not on the, vibrate on the first
chakra.
Level anymore. You don't vibrate on the second, because you done accomplished that goal. You graduated from that first grade, second grade, so on and so forth, okay? Third, fourth. And you've learned a part of you. If you put that back together again, you can only go inside. Wisdom is gained by experience, not regurgitation. 99% of the people here, they are regurgitating food. They wouldn't dare be able to handle and see what the fallen ones that are conscious of self and are conscious of their surroundings, the matrix, and know that we are in an illusion. They can handle waking up anacondas in your bed, dragging crocodile heads and anaconda bodies. They can't. It's not for them. Remember, only 10% of us down here are fallen ones. We fell into the kingdom of the snakes. We fell into a wormhole. And we vibrate so low on a kindergarten level. If you vibrate low, that means you can't see all the way to the top on cosmic rays. So now to our eyes, we see what they tell us we see. The government, which is the snake government, the demon children, the people that pins us down and rape us and all of this stuff. We see what they tell us to see. They call us human or human beings. What the hell is that? Except human color and being mean beans. Stop. That vegetable beans. Stop it. Or meat or poultry beans. Stop letting them tell you who you are. You can be. The reason why they have the authority from the higher ancestors and the great mother is because we choose sleep. And we eat up every label they give us. Oh, I'm African American. Oh, I'm a woman, girl. Oh, I'm a white. I'm a husband. Honey, you ain't none of that. To us, you are saying that you are a low vibe snake. Period. / worm. Because all reptilians are worms. So at any rate, you're going through the simulator to learn of thyself. Everyone you meet is you. Everyone you meet is a reflection of you. So we got that. Secondly, most importantly, to help you remember, you have your own ancestor assigned to you. Your ancestors, I share that it's not my ancestor, because I'm saying ancestor meaning family. So if I have to just use family member to simplify this data, I will. Because I know Gnosticism, metaphysics is difficult to comprehend, especially if you don't have a soul, because this is not your science. Your science is the regurgitating science that I hear 99% of the conscious people speak about. They all sound alike. They all sound alike. Remember, and I knew them not. We don't know them other than that they are snakes. So at any rate, you have the relationships, partnerships, the ships, you have the ships to know thyself. And I broke that down. What if you have to learn to taste, sense, just the cosmic power, the cosmic awareness. We're looking to become aware and conscious of self and the surroundings, okay? All dimensions of the heavens, if you will, or the higher ramps, or paradise, or the Garden of Eden. So we graduate from, now we don't put the body back together, okay? Taste, touch, sound, all of that, we put it back together, okay? Your ancestors are here again to help you remember and to help you guide back home. We're not going to get that memory to where we know the way back home. I've already went back home. I'm waiting on time. I'm not the only one. Other people I talk to have too. We need them. They are our spirit guide, okay? Without them, we are nothing. Study that in Chinese. They teach that without the holy ancestors, the angelic ancestors, we call them ancestors, you know, but you know they're your tribe members over there. You can't enter back in the clean realms, the pure realms, okay? So we got your assimilators to know thyself, because we know that all knowledge within a soul is located within its Akashic record / chromosomes. Chromosomes mean a chrome body. You have a whole atlas in there. My books opened up and I was able to see the whole maps, all your incarnation, everything is in there like a dictionary, honey. And so I couldn't read the language when the Olmecs opened the books. These are Negroids, but we know that. We ain't got to go through that. So, and they opened my books. There was one, his face was split. And he's, you know, dark melanated. You know how the dark skinned brothers, we got wide nose, thick lips. So at any rate, I couldn't interpret the tongue, the language. So it disappeared, and he let me know all of this is located within your DNA, your chrome body. So that we got that knowledge, we got the ancestors, and that's all you need. I am simply your cheerleader, okay? When you go into books, you learn in general education. But if I'm going to study about the function of the eye, let's get into the medical books. Let's get into the library. Let's get into Google, which there is not a lot of information because time is running out. School is out. We fell in prison / school. The sun is going down. Time's going by fast as an key indicator thereof. So you got yourself and all of your classes, your tests within the simulator, and you got your ancestors ultimately. They protect us from the snake's children. Because we can't go to school and have to fight them by ourselves. We need that help. We do that, but we need help until we are strong enough, mature enough. Remember, when you was a child, you act like a child. When you're unconscious,
we conduct ourselves in the manner of the snake seed.